Guys, it is Thursday and we're going to do a walking vlog. I just got home from my back injection. Oh, I'm not a drug person, but I will say that is some glorious stuff in a tube. Woo! It was 3 hours ago now. My mom had to go with me and she hates to drive on the highway. It's so hilarious. So they won't release you unless you have a driver. So I said, Mom, just say you're the driver and you can get in the car and I will instruct you. And we got there early because we had kind of an odd little sprinkly storm this morning, but it really didn't equate to a whole lot. I said to her, we'll go early. I'll walk you through it. We'll drive around the parking lot. We'll drive over to Target and back so you know where you're going. She just gets herself really worked up about that kind of stuff. And because I drive her everywhere. It's like driving Miss Susan everywhere. And she's fully capable of doing it. Trust me. When I'm like, no, hell no. I got things to do, Mom. Sorry. My life moves on. She will go, well, okay. And she'll get in that car. And it's the quintessential lady where you can just see her little hands on top of her gray hair. She leaves the driveway. I know that's mean, but it's freaking funny. Anyhow, yeah, so she hates to drive, especially on the highway, and it's a good 40 minutes away from here. And so anyway, so I went in, I got my back injection, and I had put it off for months overdue because we just didn't know. You know, you get it, and then they say, well, you shouldn't get it because it's got steroids in it, and we don't know, you know, what procedure we're going to do, blah, 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 blah. Well, finally, I'm like, all right, I'm on the mends. Lord is good. I'm moving forward in my life. Still got some things that are unanswered. Still got some things we're still going to do. But it's time. Harpoon my ass as I'd ride by because I can't take this anymore. I started to get the drop foot again. I've always had drop foot. I had a bad injury when I was in high school. So when my back gets inflamed, I get the drop foot. And so, yeah, and it was more of a painful than it normally is because I've been laying around. Because I've just been laying around. And laying around is just not good for the body. I don't care how old you are or how active or inactive you are. You know, way to go, Way girl. She is always up on the mountain. Well, okay, you know, I don't have a mountain to scale, but I do have woods that I go and walk in and stuff like that. But hey, touche to you. Here's a cheer to you, girl. You're my freaking hero. That's amazing. I ran two miles or 3 miles. I'm like, were wild bees chasing you? I mean, oh wait, girl, was there a 90% off sticker sale somewhere? This girl, these don't go there. These don't do that. I'm just being naughty and I'm just feisty. Anyhow, must be those harpoon drugs. Anyhow, yep, came home and here, can you see this? Whoa. Peeled myself a sweet potato and a white potato. Put it in the oven. Let's see if we can see it. On parchment paper, no oils, just a little salt and pepper, and yeah, that's gonna be my lunch. Monday, reason why I didn't vlog or inform anybody of anything. I think I have the worst lighting. We live in a log home area, like type of home, so it's really hard to get any kind of light. And like I said, I'm just too dang cheap to invest in the lights yet and all that stuff. Maybe someday when I grow up or get serious about it all. Where was I? Oh, yeah. That's not the drugs. That's just how I am. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Monday, the test came back negative. So, thank goodness on that. Still having the issues with the stomach thing. But I did find something that's definitive in my mind. It's got to be an upper ulcer because last night my shoulder was really hurting. I did a stupid thing, moved some salt because we have soft water here, a softener here, and I didn't lift it. I slid it. I moved it, and it was 40 pounds, so it was 80 pounds altogether. Anyways, Shouldn't have done that. So my shoulder was hurting. And in 3 months, I have not taken anything. No allergy medicine, no painkillers, nothing. I'm just like, no, I got to let my stomach rest and heal. And I really think there's a tight equation to acetaminophen and my stomach issue. There's got to be. Because I took one, and you're supposed to take two, bare, back, and body. Is it acetaminophen? Or is it just aspirin? Let's look. I don't know, I'm blind as a bat, so, can't see that very well. Yeah, I think it says acetaminophen. Can you see it? Can you say it? Can you say it? Can I say it? Can you say it? It's backwards. Ha! Now you know when I look at things. That's exactly how I see things. It's funny how I recognize it's backwards, but when I'm looking at it, it doesn't seem backwards to me because that's how I've always looked at things. Dyslexic tip there. Anyways, I took just one instead of two, and wowzer. Oh my gosh. 45 minutes after I took it, I was in so much pain. Oh my gosh, I was in pain. So last night, I only got 2 hours worth of sleep. That's, hence putting some makeup on today, because you guys would have been like, I don't got time to watch this channel anymore. She is darn scary. Plus, I was going to go out in the real world, so I thought, well, I don't want to scare the doctor too bad and have him miss my derriere with that needle harpoon he sticks in there for my back shot. So, anyways, babbling. I was up all night except for 2 hours, and I know that's what it was, because it just inflamed my stomach. So I'm like, aha, it's got to be an ulcer. It's got to be some kind of ulcer. Anyways, so I'll be scoped on the 8th. I'll be getting a colonoscopy because, turning the big 5-0 this year. Woo. And he said, let's just do both at the same time. It's just silly not to. You're going to do prep. We're going to put you under, so let's just do both. I'm like, all right, just get it done. As long as I'm not invited to, as long as I'm not conscious at the party, I don't care. So we're going to do the upper and we're going to do the lower, and then hopefully understand what's going on there. If he says if we still don't see anything or can't find anything, he's going to test me for celiac disease. He's going to take another biopsy for the H. pylori, because that's supposed to be a definitive test. And for parasites and all that kind of stuff. Get that done, get that out of the way. And he says, and if we still come up nil, and I still don't see anything in there that I can fix or cauterize off, he said, then we're going to do a CAT scan of your stomach. We will figure this out. And I'm like, yeah, before it kills me off. Just kidding. Not claiming that, but you feel like that after a while. It's like, thanks, here's another $70. Ka-ching! Says 3 more sentences. Oh, okay, thank you. Here's another $70. Ka-ching! Whatever. I'm just being spiteful. But anyways, I want to get on here and tell you why I hadn't been on here. So Monday, I was going to go to the dollar store. I stopped by the old folks home. I call it the old folks home, that I'm going to start volunteering at, which I'm really quite excited about. I started feeling terrible. Just started feeling terrible. And there's been a cold going around. And I remember, I think, I'd have to look back at the other video, when I was going in for surgery for my gallbladder, the people next to us were having like a party. Their grandmother was going in for knee replacement. And they're over there coughing and hacking and sneezing. And it's just like, really? I mean, I know it's a hospital. I know this is where sick people go. But you people are supposed to be sending your grandmother into surgery. Why would you all show up? First off, there don't need to be 6 people sending grandma into surgery. Because if she wasn't good enough to visit when she was at home, shame on your butts. Anyway, so they're on the other side of this thin curtain, snacking and hacking and eating, and snacking and hacking. And then they kind of got in this sneeze fest. They're like, oh, you think that's bad? Look at this. Now we can't see it because we've got this thin piece of material between us, and we're just rolling our eyes. And my husband goes, I guess they're here for a classy injection, because these people are classless. Sure enough, perfect gestation time, 3 to 4 days, John got it. Sicker than a dog. And we have been living like hermits. John took time off around Christmas, and for the most part, we haven't really been out in the public. We didn't have a big family gathering at Christmas time. We know this, where he got it from. Thanks. And then I thought I was avoiding it, walking around with the, spraying everything, cleaning everything, whatever. And you can see how nasty my lip looks. So Monday, it was my turn, and it hit me good. But it's been 3 days, and I feel much, much better. But I have to say, I was like cursing God is my witness. He says he will not give you anything you cannot handle or endure. Okay, he needs to send me the memo, and I need to be able to respond because I've just about had it. But I will say that whoever invented those Vicks Puff Plus Kleenex things, I'd kiss that person on the mouth. Those things are awesome. Awesome. I mean, I still got the old battle wounds from a cold, but wow, those things are awesome. So anyways, just want to get back on here and tell you guys what's going on. And thank you so much for all the private messaging and the Facebook and the emails. I've got a Twitter account, but I just don't use it. It just doesn't work into my life. I'm a Facebook girl. Just kind of am. A male person and a Facebook girl. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys what was going on. And thank you guys. And tomorrow I'm going to be out and about, going to get my tuberculosis test and my fingerprinting to make sure I'm not some creepo, so I can start volunteering at that old folks home. And I'll make a video on that and talk a little more about that, because this is already at 11:11. That's crazy. No one needs to hear myself babble like that, other than my puppies, throughout the day. So anyways, you're never too old to enjoy your childhood, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.